Welcome to the video. Your crown here, the top of your head, should be always warm. Your belly should be always warm. Why? When I did the Wim Hof method for about 17 years or something, I was going into the river with ice. I was rolling in the snow, taking cold showers. So that stuff is not good for you because it's dehydrating for you, and we are already dehydrated from years cooked meals. So, for example, if you see Wim Hof, Wim Hof was my teacher. He is looking now, years later, way more wrinkled, wrinkled, like the skin on his face is shrimping, is drying out. The hair is getting less and less because the cold is not. Some people say cold water stimulates hair growth. It's bullshit. We originate from equatorial rainforest where the temperature never goes lower than like 23 or something, 23 Celsius. I've been enough in equatorial rainforest in South America, in Africa. It gets really never cold in Africa. In South America, it does in these forests, but in Africa, no, because we originate from East Africa, and East Africa, where the equator is, Uganda, is always warm, always above 21, always. If you go in Uganda in the mountains, that's different, of course. The same in Costa Rica or in Panama or in South America. Ecuador is full of mountains, so the temperature up there is pretty cold. So that is not Ecuador is on the equator too, but that is not from where humans originate. Humans originate from Africa. The beginning was not Adam and Eve in Eden paradise who were white-skinned people. No, that's a lie. The beginning was black people. We became different by immigrating to the north, to all the cold places where humanity doesn't belong, because humanity started cooking. It's highly toxic, dehydrating, and all the disease started by immigrating. When we lived in our origin, there was no disease. When we lived on fruit, there was no disease. So I am here in Europe. See what I do to protect my scalp when it's cold inside, because that needs to stay warm. And before I was so foolish to spray cold water on it, but that's not okay. You need warm. You need heat, like it need to be warm on the ground, because the cold is not natural for us and it's dehydrating. So I hope this will learn you something. eat your fruit up, and keep the belly warm, keep the crown warm. Exposing yourself to the sun, your crown, I mean, is good, but don't overdo that unless you have thicker African hair type. That is totally different. That's more dense. So we white people can have like curls, then it's possible. But if we have like flat Caucasian hair type, it's not okay to stay long in the sun, because the hair is too thin and it will overheat the crown, the scalp. Don't do that. A little bit a day, every day is good for you, because heat is good, but not too much. For the rest of the body, if you eat fruit, you can be hours in the sun without burning, without having dry skin. Okay. Peace and love. Ciao, Rastafari.